Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be such an exciting video for me at least, and it is a Morphe haul. I've been debating ordering from this company for quite a while now. I think I've been trying to order for like a year, but I just never did it. And I finally did it. I'm so excited. So I'm just going to jump right in because I did get 4 palettes and 10 brushes. Okay, so starting with brushes, I got mainly eye brushes. Although I think there's a few that I could use for small detailing on the face. So the first brush I got was the Morphe M506 brush, and this is just like a small, I have used them, so it's like a small kind of blending brush, and I really like it because it's really precise. I even use it on the lower lash line and it works great, and it's a perfect ideal brush. I think it's just a basic detailing brush kind of, I guess. Sure. Okay, my next brush I have not used yet, but I think it's going to be awesome for blending in the crease. This is the E22, so this is from their Elite collection, and this is what it looks like. It's just like a rounded, tapered blending brush, and I think it's perfect for blending out the crease. It is so soft. Like, these brushes are so soft. There's no shedding, no weird smells at all, but these are so soft. So yeah, this is the E22 brush. The next brush is a little bit smaller. I got this mainly for using on the lower lash line, but it's really awesome anywhere, I guess. This is the E36 brush, and this is what it looks like. So it's kind of like a small, again, tapered pencil brush, I guess you could say. I used it on my lower lash line, and it worked amazing, and it's perfect, it's precise, and it's super soft, and it does such a phenomenal job of blending. Okay, the next brush I used was the M513 brush, and these brushes are going to kind of look the same, but they're all kind of different. This one I like because it's more precise of a blending brush. It's not as big as the others. So again, I used it today, so there's a bit of purple on it, but it's really soft and so easy to work with, and it was just amazing for blending out a specific crease shade. Not really for transition shade, you could, but I found it more, I have another brush that I used more for transition shade, so this one was just so soft. Okay, so this next brush I didn't get a chance to use. This is a bigger blending brush. This is the M441 brush. I think this will be perfect for, I don't know, I think it'll be good for blending a transition shade, blending colors together, or even like using highlight on the face and working on the tip of the nose, the cupid's bow. I think it's just another good big blending brush. Okay, so this next brush is a little bit smaller. This is the M514 brush, and I used it today, and I loved it for blending out the outer V. I would place the shade with another brush and then blend it with this one. So this other brush is the MB116 brush, and this is just a really good brush for packing on eyeshadow. I used it on my lid today. It really worked well at packing on eyeshadow and making it really soft and smooth, and it was just perfect. This brush I didn't get a chance to use either, but this brush I believe was recommended by Jaclyn Hill, and this is the M433 brush, and this brush I can just picture it. It's going to be great to blend a shade from the crease onto the lid. So it's like flat, and then it's like a paddle. It's like a small paddle brush, so it's super thin, and then it's wide and it's flat. Okay, the one brush I am so in love with. It's so soft. This is the M521 brush, and this is what I used to blend my transition shade today. But this brush was like amazing. I kept going back and back and just like, I gotta blend a little bit more because it was so soft to work with, and it's just, it's so soft. That's the one thing I have to say that they did a phenomenal job on, is how soft their brushes are, and they're really well put together. I mean, I don't have any fallout of bristles or anything like that, and it picks up product really well. So my last brush that I have to say is really versatile, more versatile than I thought. This is from the Elite collection. This is the E18 brush, and it's kind of like a bigger pencil brush, and this was amazing for packing on eyeshadow in the outer corner, and I think it would be really good even for the inner corner and just getting really precise. And this one was awesome. It even does a really good job at blending out the crease shade. Ollie. cat doesn't listen to me. Why? Do you see him? It's a mess over there. Look at him. What are you doing? He's staring at me in the mirror. Get down. Ollie. Don't lick that. Not even gonna care. Oh well. Just don't take my brushes. Don't eat it. Hey. Mm-mm. He likes to take my brushes and then like run off with them, and then I can't find them. Anyways, I love this brush. This is again the E18 brush. Okay, so moving on to like the best part ever is the eyeshadow palettes. I'm so excited. I used one today and I absolutely love these eyeshadows. They are inexpensive. I think they're amazing. They're really, really soft, blendable, smooth, extremely pigmented. So first they come in this kind of packaging, just a simple black sleek box with their website and their logo, their name right here. Okay, so starting with the first palette, this is probably my favorite palette ever. Some of these are going to start looking the same, but they're not, I promise. Each one is somewhat different, and it's okay. I absolutely love every single one. So this is what the actual palette looks like, very similar to the box, sleek, and it's very thin. That is big, but you do get 35 eyeshadows in here, and it says their name, of course, on it, and in the back it'll say what palette it is. So the way their names work is like 35 and then a letter. 35 just means that there's 35 eyeshadows in it, and then the letter means kind of what's in the palette. So for example, this is the 35P palette, which means P stands for purple. So there's a lot of purple tones in this palette. This is my favorite palette ever just because I love purples on my eyes, and I feel like it really helps bring out the green in my eyes. So you get a little protective cover over the top of the eyeshadows, and this is the palette I used today, so it is a little bit used. But this is what it looks like, and I'm trying to make it sure it shows true to color. Because these are, I swear this is purple, not blue, I swear. So this is like my favorite palette ever. I love all of these purple tones. These are going to be so fun to play with. I swear they're purple. I don't know why they're turning up blue. Why? I mean, this one has blue. I mean, they all have a blue tone in them, but I think most purple ones do. I swear these are a lot darker in person. Like, this is a really, really dark, warm palette. I used like at least 5 of these. Whenever I get a new palette, I'm always like wanting to use every single eyeshadow that's in it. But I used this peach shade right here, and I used these 2 shades as well as this one. I used this, which one did I use? This one all over the lid, and it showed up really, like, it looked like I punched myself in the eye. And that's the only problem with purples, is it's really easy to make it look like that. But I put this shade over. It's like a really silver sparkly purple, and it really helped. Like, it made it look completely different. And that's what I love about this palette, is there's so many different options and so many colors that'll help you so that you don't look like you got punched in the eye. All their palettes seem to have like the basics: a black, a white, a highlight shade, and a ton of transition shades, and colors that gradually go up in color. You have a lot of shades and a lot of variety in every single palette. So this is the 35W palette. Now there is something I need to say about this one and the next palette. So I'm going to actually show these two side by side because they are similar, but they're almost paired together, if that makes sense. Okay, so this is the 35N and this is the 35W. W stands for warm, N stands for neutral. And let's see. So the N palette is a matte version of the W palette. This is the 35W palette. So I don't know why, but there's a lot of like warmer shades, obviously because it's a warm palette. But so this is what it looks like. There's a ton of shimmer shades in here, and so that's why I got the 35N palette. Every single shade in the 35N palette is completely matte. There's no shimmer. So if you want one of the shades in here, but you're like, it's not matte, and I want it as like a blending shade or something like that, or you just want it matte, and you know, you don't have it in matte. So like if there's a gold up here, it's matte in this version. So yeah, like I said, so I got the 35W palette. I love this for many reasons. They're so pretty. Like this shade over here in the corner is gorgeous. I'm gonna try and swatch some of these. So I'm gonna swatch this shade. Oh my gosh, how gorgeous is that shade? It's so pretty. I'm gonna swatch it for you guys so you guys can really see it. Oh my gosh, these are beautiful. These are so pigmented and buttery. I'll swatch one of the purples in here. Like, look how gorgeous that is. It's so pretty. So many of these shades are just like gorgeous. So that means there are some repeats in here, but they're all transition shades that are repeats, and there's 2 blacks in this one, but they're super black. See, there's 2 matte ones. One is a little bit darker than the other, but they're like shades that you would hit pan on. Moving on to the next palette, the last one I have is the 35T palette. T stands for taupe, so it has a lot of taupe, I think cool tones, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so this one has so many gold, bronze, and like cool tone shades. So and I think this thing is like, there's only 1, 2, there's like almost all shimmers in here. See, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's only 7 matte shades in this palette. I just noticed that, but I'm completely okay with that because they're such gorgeous shades, and all the shimmery ones are ones that I would use, especially all these over here. These are so pretty. These are like rose golds. Show you guys. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's like a pink bronze shade. How gorgeous is that? Like, look at this. One thing I did notice is that their their shimmery shades are a lot more pigmented than their matte shades. There's only 1 thing or 2 things, I guess, that this palette doesn't have, and that is a matte black and a white brow bone highlight. So I will have to go into other palettes to get that, but that is fine by me. Alright guys, so that completes this big jumbo Morphe haul. Maybe not so big, but it's big for me because I definitely didn't plan to like buy this many palettes. I was gonna order the 350 palette, but it was of course sold out, and then when it was back in stock, I was like, I think I should just play around with these ones. I feel like I have a lot of the shades that are already in that palette now, so I mean, I'll probably order it later on, but I'm enjoying these palettes right now and I'm so in love with them. And I feel like I'm like the only YouTuber or the only person or makeup person that doesn't have anything from Morphe. So I'm glad that I finally joined the club. I'm totally putting these on display, by the way. You will see them. They're going to be displayed right there up in front. Like, I'm getting rid of all my old palettes and putting these in there so I can reach for them every single day. And I love these palettes so much. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And I remember on Instagram there was a lot of people saying that it took like a month or 2 and they still hadn't gotten their order. And I don't understand that because mine took literally less than a week, and I ordered mine December 31st, and that was the day before, like that was New Year's Eve. So they don't ship on, I mean, New Year's Day, weekends, only business days and non-holidays. So I mean, and I just got it yesterday, so on the 8th. So it took me like a week. That's pretty much it. Even less than a week because they don't count weekends. So yeah, it didn't take me that long. So I don't understand. Maybe they were ordering something that a lot of people are trying to order. I received my order very fast, very quick, and I was surprised because I gave it like 2 months to come, and then I would start freaking out, and it came like in a week. I'm starting to do more people's makeup at home, and so I'm trying to get a good quality amount of, a good quantity I should say, a good quantity amount of eyeshadows and brushes that I can use on my clients. So I'm really excited. I'm so excited. I am so happy with this order, and I love Morphe. I definitely will be ordering from them again, that's for sure. I want to get more face brushes, especially because they're so flippin' soft. I couldn't believe how soft they are. They're perfect. So I will leave their link down below, and so you guys can order from them if you want to, or just check out their website, no problem. So I will tell you that the prices of most of these palettes start at $22.99. One of them I got was, I think it was the 35T. I think that one was like $19.99, and almost all of these brushes were less than $5. I think the most expensive one was maybe $8 or $9, but I mean that's drugstore price for high-end quality, and that's what I love about Morphe, is that I already knew I was gonna love them, but I'm obsessed now. So I think they're 1000% worth every single penny, and I'm not afraid to say it, but I got 10 brushes, 4 35 pan eyeshadow palettes, all for $135. I think that's pretty darn good for the quality, the amount that I got, and all that great stuff, and that's including shipping and handling and all that great stuff. I did use Jaclyn Hill's discount code. Definitely use YouTubers' discount codes whenever you can. I mean, there's no limit on it. You could get one brush and use the discount code. There's no limit. It might just cover the shipping, it might cover the brush, it might cover a lot of things. So definitely check them out. So I'm gonna stop rambling now. That completes this video, and I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.